Hi.
Hi, I'm sorry. I know I should have called first, but I have absolutely got to talk to you.
Oh, no problem. Sorry about the mess here.
I've just been... All right. You're the only one I can talk to about this.
Oh, well, come on in. I'm listening. Go on.
Well, as you know, I've had to go to New York lately several times about business and, well, really about my art.
Yes.
Well, the first time I went down there, who should show up but Jimmy Lee?
Just a coincidence?
Well, he said it was, but I'm sure it wasn't.
I see.
I was furious with him at first. But then he was so charming that I agreed to go to dinner with him. I didn't see any harm in it.
Well, I don't think I have to answer that.
No, Holly, it was perfectly innocent. It really was. It wasn't my fault that I missed the last shuttle back. And nothing happened.
Oh, it didn't?
No. Not that time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And apparently, Lorena saw us get off the plane together, and she put two and two together and added some things of her own and went running to Grant to tell him.
Oh, Celia.
I didn't mean it to happen, Holly. I really didn't. It's just that we were having such a wonderful time, and things got away from us. And we do have strong feelings for one another.
Well, obviously.
But they're not the same feelings I have for Grant. I mean, Grant is my husband. I can't imagine a life without Grant. My life with him is the real one.
And what about the life you have behind his back?
I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's just that I have this chemistry with Jimmy Lee.
That's a polite word for animal attraction.
I don't like your putting it that way.
Then we'll put it your way.
Grant is not Mr. Perfect, you know, Holly, and I am very tired of being cast in the role of the bad guy.
Okay? Who am I to pass judgment to? It's your life, and you just came here to talk about it.
Well, we've talked.
And you're obviously not very satisfied.
It's all right, though, really. It's fine. I know you're very busy.
Listen, you have my full attention now, I promise, okay? Take off your coat. Come on.
No, I've said enough.
Celia, I'm not going to broadcast it. I'm not going to tell... I'm not going to... I'm going to broadcast. Ginny. Coat. Yes, it's Mrs. Scorpio. Is my husband there? Can you ask him to call me as soon as he possibly can? Really, it's quite urgent. Thank you. Come on. The coat. And she was carrying a purse. Come on, Robert. Suddenly it all came to me just like that. That's why I had to talk to you.
Slow down.
It wouldn't have happened if
No,
it wasn't for Celia.
Look, what's Celia got to do with solving Brock's murder?
Well, she was upset, and she
Where-
came in
where-
here, she was marching
where-
out
where?
of the circle. Here!
Well, what about it?
She came in here to talk to me, okay? And she was very upset about something she confided in me. So I said to her...
Wait. Look, it's... Catch your breath, right? Now.
I said to her, don't worry, I'm not going to broadcast what you told me. And that's when it hit
What?
me, and she was marching out in her fur coat.
What?
Ginny, the party, broadcasting.
What about the party? And what's Celia's bloody coat got to do with anything?
I saw her hanging it up onto the coat rack at the party.
So?
Well, it was during the party. Everybody was watching the videos, the clips of her interviews.
Go on.
Well, she said it was because she was cold, but I think that she must have gone out at some point. But that doesn't make sense, because why would she leave a party that was in her honor?
Maybe she wanted to get something out of the car.
Maybe, but maybe she went somewhere else.
To the penthouse?
Well, we happen to know that Ginny and Virginia Geller are the same person. And Brock had a rap sheet on Virginia Geller.
You think Ginny snuck out and killed Brock for that?
Well, it's just an angle. But you've got to look at all the angles if you're a good detective, huh?
Right, and good detectives establish other things first.
We have a motive.
Possibly. What about time?
We can check that.
Okay. What else do you recall?
Well, Ginny was carrying an evening bag.
Yeah, we've already ascertained that it's not strong enough to stop a bullet.
What if there was a plaque in it?
What plaque?
Do you remember? Ginny and Frisco were presented with plaques earlier on in the evening.
Did you see her before? Did that happen before she hung up her coat?
I'm not quite sure, but what's more to the point is that I do remember seeing a plaque inside her evening bag. I'm sure of it.
You might be onto something.
Well, what are we going to do about it?
First thing, we go to the television station and see if Ginny and Frisco's plaques are there, intact. Right. There. We've done that. Will you wait?
Well, I'm not sure I can recall everything that was planned for the night of Ginny Frisco's party.
Well, best you can.
Well, there's probably a schedule around here somewhere if I can find it.
Well, Robert and I were both there, of course, but we don't remember the exact sequence of events.
Oh, all right. Well, I guess we started off with the usual stuff, intros, things like that.
Yeah.
When did Mr. Barrington actually give them the plaques?
Well, that was early in the evening.
Well, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. We wanted it done as soon as possible so there'd be more of an opportunity for pictures of them with plaques.
Frisco and Ginny must have been really thrilled to receive them, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Did they put them anywhere special?
No, not at first. Derek had Ginny's engraved, and that's it over there on the wall.
WLPC awarded distinction, Ginny Blake.
Where's Frisco's plaque?
Now, think about misplacing it. His mind's a little more than scattered.
I was so sure we had her.
Yeah, well, one clue does not a conviction make. Besides, it wasn't even a good clue.
I think it was a great idea about the plaque.
Yeah, well, the trouble is that Ginny's plaque doesn't even have a bullet mark on it.
No, it's hanging right up there on the news set for everyone to see, as if she didn't have a thing to hide.
Wonder if Frisco's does.
What?
Well, no one seems to know what he did with his.
Must be in his apartment.
Too bad if it is. He's in Mexico with Felicia, and Tony and Tanya are on their honeymoon.
What about Josh?
Forgot all about him.
Oh, why don't you give him a call, see if you can shed some light on this case?
Yeah. Perhaps someone can. This assignment has started to become rather weird.
Ah, but it wouldn't be half as interesting without all those twists and turns, now would it?
Yeah. Wonder what Donnelly's doing, you know? Odd.
What?
Well, he acted rather nervous about coming down here.
Oh, you can't exactly blame him.
Why?
The commissioner of police calls him up, says he wants to question him about a murder. The poor thing must be scared out of his wits.
But why if he didn't do anything?
Wow. I mean, you can be very intimidating, you know.
Moi?
Yes, you put on that official police commissioner's voice of yours and act as if everybody's guilty of something, and they get so scared that they think they probably are, even if they're not.
Well, you make me sound like an ogre.
That's just one side of you, sweetheart.
Huh? Yeah, well, doesn't sound like a very pleasant side.
Well, we all have unpleasant facets to our personalities, you know.
Yeah, and one of your unpleasant facets is telling people about their unpleasant facets.
Do still love you, though.
Well, that's a weight off my mind.
So is Josh going to come over?
Yeah, said he'd be right down.
Well, that's good. We can maybe find out what happened to Frisco's plaque.
That's if it is Frisco's plaque.
Ah, good point. What happened to lunch?
Another good point. Has our lunch come in yet, love?
Just now.
Can you send it in?
Right away?
Thank you.
Right back. Shame we couldn't have gone out for lunch.
Yeah, well, my car's in the shop, and it's too cold to walk. Wait a minute.
What?
That's it.
What?
Bert, listen. Get me the names of all of the people that worked for the valet parkers the night of the party. Right. Yeah, thanks.
Are you going to have them come in?
Yep, if anybody knows, or anyone knows who left the place that night, they would.
You mean if Ginny left?
I mean anyone.